Hello and happy hump day, everyone. It is Sharon and welcome in. I thought I would do a video here on this lot of collector spoons that I came across, and they're pretty darn interesting. I got two big bags here that came into my hands with my thrifting adventures. And a lot of them are very interesting. I wanted to have a look at some of them. I've got my loop here and just talk about spoons. Of course, they're collectible, they're valuable, some of them. A lot of them are just run-of-the-mill, kind of spoons, but I also know a couple of YouTubers that make rings with these spoons. So I thought I'd have a look at it today. Welcome in. Hello, Ashley. Thank you for coming. And hello, Moon Goddess. How are you doing? How's your midweek hump day going? And so what did I find out? Well, okay, for as far as the spoons go, it's good to have a jeweler's loop when you're checking them. You can check marks on the spoons. They're quite often found on the back, near the top, also in the dish of the spoon. Let me see. My gloves are a little bit awkward here. I've got a glove on in case I, going to try and test a few to see about their sterling or content. And so what you're looking for marks, like I said, most of them are souvenir spoons that you collect from vacations and that kind of thing. Some of these were wrapped in cellophane. It doesn't mean that they're silver until I test them, but some of them just have that vibe. So all you jewelry people out there, you'll know just about the sterling vibe just by looking at them. The other thing is weight. The heavier the weight, the less likely they are to be sterling, according to what I looked up. Because sterling, well, stainless steel and base metals are hard, so you'd have quite a time bending them. Like they're solid, they're not going to bend easily. Here's a pretty one from San Francisco. And pardon me, I do go down a rabbit hole when I'm looking at these. But I'm going to try and stick to the points of the video as far as identifying them. Here's a cool one. Now, hopefully you can kind of see like the dish of the spoons will have markings in there. And this is what I'm trying to check with the loop. Let's get rid of that light to see if it helps. So you're looking for marks EP or A1. This is a gold tone. AGT Museum. Okay, so I'll put that aside. Let's see if we can find one with a good mark. Now this one. Okay, this one says silver plated. So yeah, that's helpful. Always like when they come with instructions. You can see some of the tarnish there as well. The little design on the spoon is really pretty. And this one is Norway. So a lot of the ends of the spoons are highly decorative and very, very pretty. So, okay, this one's silver plated. Yeah, there's made in Holland. And you just check out the marks there that will show up on the spoons. So this one says silver plated. I'm going to do a scratch test with these ones just to verify. And then, a lot of them are run of the mill, so those ones I'm going to put into another area so I don't mix them up. This one is ornate. It's just fun. San Francisco. It could be stainless steel. So again, you have to have an eye for that. And that's something, again, that jewelry people would be familiar with. So I'm going to put the stainless steel suspects in another pile. Okay, so they could have marks on them like EPC, which is your electroplated copper. If it has EPNS, that is your silver-plated nickel. So electroplated nickel with sterling. Here's a Hawaiian spoon. So it's got the decal there on the top. And I'm doubting this is silver. I don't see any other marks. Well, I don't know. There is something there. I can't. Well, yeah, US. Huh. Okay, thank you for that. I don't see any of the EP marks. So, with my my glass there, you can see, well, you probably can't see on the camera, but it's a good way to test the markings. The other marks, well, EP and A1, you want to keep your eye out. These apply silver plating. So the silver plating process was first used in the 1820s. So that's kind of interesting to know that they have been silver plating items since the 1820s. That's pretty incredible. It's like 200 years ago. So prior to the 1820s, they didn't do silver plating because they didn't have the technology. Bless their hearts, and who can blame them, right? It took some amazing people to figure all this out. This one is in Los Angeles, California, Sacramento. It looks like a centennial type of spoon. It's got the mark 1849, which means not a heck of a lot as far as plating. But you want to check the stems on the back in there for marks. Just anywhere, like you would do a ring, to check for marks. So there's a couple of ways that I've seen jewelry made with these cool spoons. And of course, we've all seen the ones where they take this part off and then turn it into a loop and make that into a ring. And you can also incorporate the really cool decorations on the ends. Like this one, I don't think something this huge would definitely not fit around a ring, but this part would. Right in there, you can see the designs and how beautiful that is. And this one is marked. This one is very pretty. Made in Holland, and then a 9 and a C. Oh gosh, and there could be smaller marks in there yet. So it helps if you're not blind. That helps a whole lot. Hello, Annette, and hello, Mr. Kai. How are you doing today? Nice to see you. So glad you caught my live. And so these are cool. So first of all, this part, like going around to make the rings. The other way that jewelry people, jewelry crafters, I might say, and people that work with metal, like sterling production. Okay, her name is Just Sandy, and she has a silversmithing shop in her home. Now she makes silver everything, bracelets. So if you haven't seen her channel, do check out. Her name is Just Sandy. I believe this looks like stainless. These would make beautiful, beautiful rings. Oneida Limited, okay. So that is a cutlery company. This is probably stainless steel. Okay, yes, Anita. I hope you're getting yours on the mend there with that kind of stuff. Do you know anything about the spoon jewelry, like with the rings and stuff? This is quite interesting. The other thing that people will do to jewelry from the spoons. All right, this one looks stainless steel for sure. You bitch it is. Yeah, stainless steel Korea. Okay. And this is vintage. And I can just tell by the pattern there that it is quite vintage. All right. See how I go down the rabbit holes when I have a lot of visuals in front of me? I mean, we're all like that, right? Okay, let's take this one, for instance. I've seen where they will take this part of the spoon, they'll cut it here, and then they will make a loop or a bail, if you will. So you're going to make a bail with this part, and then this becomes a locket for a necklace. So that is another really cool way that you can do jewelry from spoons. So yeah, just and I think these would be nice, either in silver or, now where's my magnet? Okay, see, that one is that one is not silver. So I'll test them magnetically as well. Stainless steel can be magnetic too. But these ones I will check. But it's oh, you're still waiting on your pain meds. Oh, okay, darn it. Yeah, jeez. All right, this one is not magnetic. So here we have some silver here. The silver is always lighter weight. You can slightly bend it. It's more flexible than the other pieces. So this one is getting saved. So the other thing about spoons is they do have a sterling value for scrap sterling. If you don't necessarily collect them, just for their sentimental value. Hello, Mr. Kai, what are you doing today? What are you up to today? Are you off to the beach? Exquisite. Exquisite EGLTD. All right. Oh, this is European. This is from Europe. It's from Wales. So hopefully there's sterling in this one. I would say there will be an aspect there. So, Nate, man, I hope you get that on the road today. I'm crossing my fingers that you will that you'll get those meds in order today and get on the mend. Wow, this is so important. So this one's really pretty, but it is sterling, so I'm keeping a special pile. And this one is Japan, and that's all I know about that one. It's not magnetic. So yeah, these ones will come down to testing. And so it's really quite interesting. These are new to me. So I wanted to learn as much as I could about, the different types of spoons, what they're made from. And if you're a reseller, this might help you to sort if you come across a batch of them in your thrifting travels. They are out there. I don't see them often. So that's kind of why I grabbed this. This one is very interesting just because of the appearance. It's definitely got that sterling vibe, but yeah, it's not magnetic. So with this one, I will check for marks. And this would make a cool, mind you, if you were to put a bail on there, it would be quite wide. So some of the narrower ones would be better, for making bails on a necklace. Santa Cruz, California. Yeah, this one I'm going to test for the silver. Hello, Amy. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. How's it going? Yeah, I came across some resellers that do jewelry with the spoon. Oh, hello, Laura. How are you? You're making your lunch. Right on. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I'm trying to connect with a person that makes jewelry from these beautiful spoons. And I'm sorting, testing for silver, learning the identification marks. And yeah, please hit the thumbs up if you're here and haven't done so already. It's often easier to do it once you're in, and then later on. I try to get in that habit so that let go. So that when I'm in on people's videos, I get that right away. And yeah, I got this in a whole lot on my thrifting ventures. I collect spoons, and I never have, because I didn't see the point to it. And so now I've got this lot, and I'm looking at them in terms of finding their silver value. That one is sticky. And the potential for making pendants and rings. Oh, the rocks. Well, no, the rocks are cool because those are natural gemstones. And yeah, Laura is the gemstone queen. So if you're looking for certain types, be sure to go over and check out her videos. But yeah, spoons, I didn't see really any value until I thought of them in terms of jewelry. So that one, I don't know. Some of them are so darn cute, and you think, man, this has got to be silver. And then you do the magnet or the fail proof test with the stone and the chemical, which will tell you the real story. And then you will know the real story. So, Haley, great to see you. Hello. Happy hump day. Yeah, so the channels I'm thinking of, Just Sandy and then the Freckled Heart, I think. She makes rings from the spoons, which is awesome. So I'm gonna shoot some emails out just to see what they do and what kind of pieces they're looking for, and hopefully it can help them in their jewelry crafting. And yeah, and if you want to add any stones or anything to it, Just Sandy has her workshop there, so she can make custom pieces for people. And yeah, well, thank you so much, Laura, for popping in. I really appreciate it. I got to do some videos earlier in the day because usually I'm a late night owl. And here we go. There, we can fix that in a hurry. Usually my days are so busy, I get all my errands and my phone calls and appointments done. And then at night I do wind downs. And I do some reseller wind downs live, just so people can come in and talk about their day and just share some reselling tips. Oh, this one's silver. Okay. Yay. Okay. I hope it wasn't another prank call. I've blocked about 8 of those this week. Yeah, silver plated. I don't see the other marks. So we're looking for that A1 or EP. Electroplated is EP. So that's a keeper. Or again, sorry if I'm repeating myself, I'm just doing it for new people that came in. So the EPC is your electroplated copper. EPNS is your electroplated nickel silver. So it just lets you know what kind of components that they can have. The Well Resort Center. This is cool, and it's got a guitar. Some of the spoons have loops, and they have little medallions hanging in. Thank you, Mr. Kai. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your interaction, and it's good to have you here. Well Resort Center. Yes. And this one's California. So yeah, they got some pretty sweet little medallions in there. You can add to, I guess you can incorporate them into jewelry. You can make charms out of them. So yeah, sometimes silver slat spoons. Oh, pastel art. Yeah, pastel art is huge. You know, and people that draw and they show you how to draw and how to paint. Those ones are pretty cool. Here's another stainless steel, Korea. And I wonder how you could do bracelets from these. Yeah, I'm not sure about bracelets because usually, well, I guess there's a way for everything, right? Oh, you could make cuff bracelets. Yeah, without the clasps and everything. You could certainly do that so that it just kind of goes round, and if it's a longer one, it would just bend like a cuff. Wow, there's another good idea. All right. It is inspiring, but it's too much. I can't take on another project with all the other reselling things I'm doing. So, but that makes sense. That would be really pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna test to see if it's a scammer. Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, my name's Levi. I'm with the Amazon Account Health Support Team. Is this the store owner of Great Products 2025?
Yes, it is. Could you call back in about 15 minutes?
Yeah, so what I can do is I can arrange a call back for you. The most I can do is about an hour.
Okay, an hour would
or
be
I can just,
an hour would
okay,
be great.
Or I can, okay, yeah, I can do that for you. Or I can just send you an email.
You could do that as well, and I can check my email.
Okay, sounds good. All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, sorry about that. I don't take calls on my videos, but I thought it was going to be a scammer, and it's not. So that's to do with I do sell on Amazon as well. So not sure what that was, probably a survey. But I thought it was going to be another number for me to block. So, fool me again. Yeah, fool me with all the scammers, and then fool me with that. This one is pretty. Now I could see that becoming a cuff bracelet. And then some of these are just going to be junky base metals. And I don't think I'll keep them. I'll probably just turn them back in to someone else. I don't do the spoon racks and all that. I just never saw any use for it, and I could never understand why people were doing that. Namely, my grandmother. I thought she was crazy to have all these things, but I mean, we think different when we're 17. Universal Studios. So yeah, there's silver plated, made in Holland. Demitas. All right, hang on to that one. See, these are the marks that I'm looking for. This doesn't look marked at all. And it just failed the magnet test. Oh, this one is really ornate. There's a lot of decorative aspects to this one. Love the design. And there's a neat sticker mark on that one too. Let's see if we can see what it says. Made in South Africa. Miguel. Well, I don't see the APs or the A1s marks on it. It's just pretty. You know, sometimes they're just darn pretty and ornate. They would make good jewelry, but however, I feel without the sterling plate, at minimum, they may not wear well. I don't know. This one's Japan. It has an elk or a moose or something there. And this one says Fairview, Alberta. Okay. So that's just a touristy spoon. So yeah, there we have it. Yeah, I hate the scamming too. Hello, Raven. Yeah, thank you for coming in. I should have put my phone I should have shut it off. Gotta remember to shut it off before I do videos. Because the only time it seems to ring is when I start to do video. Thank you, Mr. Guy. Yeah, that's for sure. We do get busy. This one is neat. Wow, I love the design on this. This one has got a beautiful shape to it. So now I'm reminded I'll have to check with Haley and see what they do with their jewelry again a little bit. This one is silver. Yay. Indeed it is. This one looks so old-fashioned and regal. So this will be going through the testing. It's got quite a bit of marks here on the back. Sorry, I should be going like this, but, and if I wasn't so blind, I've got my glasses on, I've got my loupe. Seriously, like really? Yeah, I got glasses on, I got my loupe, and then I've got this magnifier, and I still can't see it. So, so if you can see it in the camera, then kudos, because, yeah, apparently I'm quite a bit blind here. Well, unless I'm going right in with my loupe. And I don't have the Dr. Lori cams and all that kind of stuff to get it, so doggone it. But I do believe there's some beautiful pieces here. This one's made in Germany. Yeah, made in Germany. So this is silver. We'll be testing for silver. So also the racks that display these things, if you see those in your travels, grab them, because they do sell. People are looking for the little cabinets with the slots in them. And I'm not personally, but if I see one, I would grab it for resale. They hold a good value, anywhere between $60 and up, just for the little cabinets with the slots. Oh, my magnet is very effective. Look at that. I swear these magnet could pick up a little metal truck. So I'm gonna get the ones that aren't silver pretty quick. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for your granddaughter to get out of school. Oh, cool. That's sweet. Oh, cardamom tea. Wow, yeah, you really find some interesting stuff, Amy. For sure. And hit the thumbs up if you haven't, please. I always try to catch people right away. And I try to do that on my videos, because otherwise I get so involved in the video that I forget. So I usually do that right away when I go in for people. So today I am 120 miles. Wow. All right, so that takes a bit, and fuel. And I don't know what your fuel prices are like in the US right now, but ours are terrible. Funds, no, yeah. Funds your gas. Yeah, it fills your tank. Right? It fills your gas tank. I get that. Yeah, our gas is outrageous priced here right now. Yeah, ours is per liter. Ours is $1.40 per liter, which is ridiculous. Usually we sit around $1 per liter. Yeah, I have my vehicle's very good on fuel, but right now the prices are so high that it's crazy. So yeah, I forget the thumbs up too, Amy. That's why I do it when I go right in. Oh my gosh, that's expensive. I know, but she's worth it. She's worth it. I know. You just got to get you selling more jewelry. Keep your tank full. Yeah, they're definitely worth it. Yeah, so the other thing that I have going on today is I have a realtor coming in about an hour, and I've decided to get my house listed. Even though it'll be a slow sell, I figure step one is step one. So I wanted to get that listed. And then my Amazon phone call. This is a book that just sold on Amazon. Speaking of, this one's called The True Gift of Christmas, A Christmas Story, Patricia McClellan, and this one just sold. So I'm getting near the end of my Amazon book mailing. I'm gonna downsize. Yeah, I'm gonna downsize because I live rural, so I don't want to do all the driving anymore, and especially in winter. So this one I'm gonna mail today. That's part of my sales. Yeah, I don't want to drive in winter anymore. So I'm looking at an affordable condo or a smaller townhouse, if that's possible. So today she's going to come. We're going to do the pictures, get the specs, and I just don't want her to photograph my YouTube room because it's pretty crazy. But we got to do what we got to do. Hello, Heidi. Thank you for coming in. Now I'm getting a whole pile of notifications. Every time I read the chat, a notification pops up, and I can't see what you're saying. Oh, Lord. It's okay. I'll be all right. Gotta love these video challenges. Mm-hmm. So I'm just, wrapping up a video that I did on collector spoons and jewelry and silver. And a lot of people make jewelry from these bracelets, pendants, and that kind of thing. So please catch the thumbs up, Heidi, if you haven't. And appreciate everyone that came in today. It's just awesome. I'm so happy to see you. And I appreciate it. I'm going to start doing videos earlier in the day. But until I get organized there, I'm still doing my evening videos. So I come on quite late sometimes at night for reseller wind downs. So it'd be great to catch on one of those if you're up later at night. I do come on before midnight in most time zones, and especially before mine, so I can stay awake. And so, yeah, it's quite a craft, really, doing the jewelry from spoons. And it's a good way to get sterling, guys. Right? Like, I mean, we go through our boxes of jewelry hoping to find sterling, and I just got this, and this is already the silver that I've got just from these. So I'd say it's worth it, you know? If you see them, I was fortunate. I got these very cheap. So I don't know that I'd pay up a whole lot, but this came across my path, and so that's why I grabbed it. Because that's a lot of sterling right there. So don't rule them out, guys. Just we gotta keep open with things like this. And the rest of them I will probably redonate or just sell as a complete lot for collectors. Souvenir spoons. So again, I want to thank everyone so much for coming in. I'm going to get back onto my stuff for my realtor, and I will be back on again this evening. So good luck today, if it's auctions or just prep, or good luck with all your projects. And I want to thank everyone for coming in. And I'll be back your way soon. Get your channels. And yes, thank you. Thank you, Heidi and Raven and Amy and everybody I've missed. We will talk to y'all soon. And I will say bye for now and stay strong.